guys, welcome to Mary Fulton Fit, and this is me, Mary Fulton, and we are making some yummy frosted cookie bars. Okay, so we're gonna use some almond flour today. We're gonna try different things. You know what this reminds me of? You know those cookie pizzas with fruit? This kind of reminds me of that, except for we're not using cream cheese, and we're using some lighter ingredients that are healthier for you. So let's get started. So we've got 3 parts today, and the description's below, so we'll get you started. We gotta do 3 different bowls, okay? Because we've got our dry ingredients, our wet ingredients, and also our frosting for the end. Here we go. We need 1 cup of almond flour. I already have it pre-measured. We also need 3/4 cups of cornstarch, okay? So we're gonna get that all in there. Ooh, where's my spatula? Uh-oh. Where is that beautiful spatula of mine that I use for everything? Okay, perfect. Next thing that we need is our baking powder. So we're gonna go 1/4 cup right here of baking powder, and also 1/4 cup of salt. So we're gonna have those on hand. And this is a really yummy, like, light dessert. You can take it, you know, for a potluck or for something fun. You wanna have a sweet treat. It's kind of like a strawberry shortcake. I think you'll really enjoy this one. So we got all the dry ingredients in here: flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and salt. Mix it up, okay? And I used almond flour today. If you've ever baked with almond flour, just to try something different. You can also use whole wheat flour if you want to. Today I'm trying almond flour. Okay, perfect. Next thing is we're gonna whip up all the wet ingredients. So we've got about 3 tablespoons of butter. It's gonna go in here. Let me soup this bad boy up. And we're also going to throw in here with the wet ingredients, we've got honey, 1/4 cup of honey. Got everything ready. Boom, a little sweetness there. Then we also have a 1/4 cup, not a 1/4 teaspoon. What am I doing, crazies? I was like, that's not very much honey. That's not very much. Here's a 1/4 cup. So it's gonna be sweet. We got a 1/4 cup of honey. All right, there we go. That's the right measurement. Don't mess up on your measurements. Okay, then we've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's find that teaspoon. You definitely are gonna be measuring quite a bit in this episode of Cooking with Mary Fulton. 1 teaspoon, make sure it's not tablespoon. Okay, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, perfect. And then what's our next thing that we have here? 3/4 cup stevia. So I've been using this little stevia here. It's just liquid. You can get one at Trader Joe's as well. And this one says we need a 3/4 cup teaspoon. So we're gonna fill this one up. Perfect, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and start blending this guy up. And we need an egg as well. 1 egg. That's it, pretty simple. This probably makes enough for like 4 servings, okay? So we're gonna whip up that butter. Let's get it going. Ooh, this butter's hard. It doesn't want to whip it. Crack that whip. Okay, so we got all of those guys together. Give it a second. After we've already combined all of these, we're gonna get another bowl for our frosting. So while it's whipping up, because that butter's giving me a hard time, hold on, let's speed it up. It's going quick. All right. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna slowly add in our dry ingredients here and mix it up. Just kind of let it blend up and mix in. We're gonna let it blend up and mix in. Keep it going. It's always a party here. All right, so once we got all that going in there, right, all the dry and wet together, we're gonna move into the next piece. We are gonna bake this, but we're also going to make a really yummy frosting to go on it. So in the meantime, we need 1 cup of Greek yogurt. So we're gonna do that. Let's rinse this bad boy out. And the frosting is gonna replace that cream cheesiness that you might normally get. So we're gonna do that 1 cup, okay? And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 serving of the pudding mix. So in the pudding packet, there comes 6 servings. So I just kind of calculated it would be like a quarter cup. I'm gonna do a quarter cup of that pudding to sweeten it up. Okay, and then what do we need next? We're gonna need some vanilla. Again, teaspoon of vanilla. So let's get that teaspoon. Okay, and then the other thing that we're gonna need is a little bit of vanilla or a little bit of stevia. But you know, another teaspoon. The pudding is definitely gonna sweeten this bad boy up. So we're gonna whisk this one up. Yummy! Do you guys like making desserts? I always like a sweet treat. Tasty Tuesdays is usually my favorite. I like coming up with new fun stuff to eat. Sometimes my kids will eat it, sometimes they're scared of it. All right, let's mix it up. Okay. And did we get everything in there? Oh, we need a little bit more Greek yogurt. I didn't use all of it. This is looking a little bit yellow to me. I'm gonna give it a sample. Oh, that's bomb. That's delicious. You can't go wrong with vanilla pudding though, right? So that's just gave me an idea. You can also use chocolate pudding mix, right? And that would be delicious. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting more into that consistency. I think I put a little extra pudding in there, but hey, who's gonna count? This looks great. Okay, so we got this yummy frosting. And then after you blend that up, we are having some major trouble with the butter here. All right, so this consistency here, I feel like we forgot something. We did the honey, the vanilla, the egg. Okay, well, yes, let's do it. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this into a pan. I would use, and you know what, I forgot to add, I'm so sorry guys, we need to add a little bit of milk. That's what I forgot. No wonder it's so dry. So we're gonna go ahead and add, it says about 2 tablespoons, so I'm gonna kind of guesstimate it here. And let's mix this bad boy up. Yeah, I was looking at this thinking, last time I made this, it didn't look so dry. Hey, you know, sometimes with cooking, you can make mistakes. The hard thing with baking though, is you can't really free-ball it, because then it won't turn out right. All right. Now we're in business. Okay, we're looking good now. Okay guys, so now that we blended everything together, we're gonna go ahead and we can either use some butter to butter it up so it doesn't stick, or you can use some Pam. I'm just gonna use some real butter today and just add it to the bottom just so it doesn't stick. Now what I recommend is a longer pan so you can kind of cut into it, because you'll see exactly what I mean after I pour this in. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this in here. And let's use another spoon right here. Okay, so now that we've got this amazing cookie dish that you're gonna share with all of your friends in the neighborhood, right? Okay. All right, so all you're gonna do is put it in the pan, spread it, spread it. I already preheated my oven. I'm gonna give it a little sample. Here, it's really good. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I can taste the honey. Preheated it for 325. I could show you what it's gonna look like, and we're gonna put it all together. So your final project, I was gonna use my little sandwich cutter, and I'm just gonna cut it, or you can make little squares so you don't lose any cookie. Oh, this one looks so cute. All right, you can also just cut it into squares so you don't lose the consistency. And we're just cooking it for 10 minutes in the oven. It's very quick, but we're gonna go ahead and make it look beautiful here. So I'm gonna grab 2 of these, Why not? 2 is better than 1. We've got our amazing frosting that we're gonna put on there. We have enough for about, 4 servings. So you can be nice to yourself and add a little extra here. And of course, whenever we're gonna eat something, we're gonna top it with the lovely fruit. So here we go so far. How's it looking? Does it look pretty? We'll always, whenever we finish, I like to add a little fruit on top. So I cut up some strawberries and blueberries and raspberries. And we're gonna go ahead and make it look beautiful. Because presentation makes everything look and taste so much better, right, you guys? So we're gonna go ahead and add these here. And they look absolutely exquisite. I'll show you right now. I think you're really gonna enjoy this. And then we can always just throw some blueberries on the plate. Why not? You know what we need? Some mint on the side. All right, here we go. Ta-da! Don't they look lovely? I'm dropping all my blueberries. There they are. If you want me to give you a sample, I always got to try this stuff. Let's give this a little taste test. That is so good. I think I'm going to sit down by myself after this video and just eat this outside all alone for a break from virtual training, from virtual school. You guys, this is it. Yummy sugar cookie frosted fruits, a little healthier with almond flour and using Greek yogurt. I think you're really going to enjoy it, you guys. Share it with a friend. Thanks so much for coming to Mary Fulton Fit. Have an amazing day.